This is a message to my black men and black women. Never, never let any other race try to hurt your people. Never. So we must start
Are you
love one
ready?
another.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the war to come? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the war to come? Oh, people, everybody just sitting back unconcerned and they do not really know what's going on. They care less. Do you know why they care less? Because they are not thinking. No, especially the black man. He's not thinking what is going on. Everybody is harming themselves to fight a battle. And the only places that harming themselves to fight a battle is the place you call Africa. But black men scatter all over the world. And those that scatter all over the world, they do not have an army. But the place that we call Africa, some of the black leaders, they have a small army. And the army that they have, they're using their army to fight their people. So they're killing their people with the army that they have. They're not killing no other people but their people. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the war to come. Because the Europeans are making a final decision. Hear me, black men. The white man is making a decision about Taiwan and China. If China step into Taiwan, the white men want to defend the Chinese in China, in Taiwan. Those people are the same people. The people that live in Taiwan, they're Chinese. Stop getting twisted. But the island, the white men want to defend the island from China. Because the white men want to have that island. Can you get it? Are you king? Also, the white man is trying to get into Syria, that's Africa, and he want to get into Africa, so he going to let Turkey get in there, so we can have a problem as African people. Israel, white people, want to take all of Palestine because those people are half black people, mixed up with the half white people, long time ago. Because that land is black people land. The place you call Israel is black people land. And the place you call Palestine is black people land. But the white men want to fight for that land right now. Lebanon, the white men want to fight for the land. Lebanon is black people land. Stop getting twisted. Please. You don't need to read a book to know that. Jordan is black people land. Syria, Iraq, they're black people land. That the white people move up in there and mingle with those black people and bring forth half-white people, and they are the ones that live in there now, and they think the land belongs to them. It's like the Americas. The white men believe that the Americas belongs to them. So when they came here, they mingled with the people that were living here and bring forth half-white people. And some of those half-white people still call themselves Indians. This land does not belong to the white man. Stop getting twisted. When they came forth from us, we let them inherit the cold place, because their body could not take the warm place. So we pushed them into the cold place. So we're going to have a problem, because they are trying to make the final decision for the Chinese, for the black man, and for the Indian, and for themselves. They are not making any decision to share nothing. They're making a final decision that they should have, and what they're going to have, and where they're going to have it. That's the decision they are making up right now. So they're gathering up their ships, and they're gathering up their planes, and they're trying to gather up their food, and they're trying to gather up the oil on the gas. But if Russia really smart, he needs to turn off the gas. Turn it off completely. And let they bow down to Russia. Because they've been doing Russia a lot of wrong for a long time. So if the Russian is really smart, turn off the gas. Don't let the grains come out. Keep their grains for themselves. Africa is crying out they ain't got enough food. Africa is bigger than Ukraine, bigger than the United States, bigger than China, bigger than... Come on now. And Africa is crying out they ain't got enough food. We need to go up in there and whip all these leaders we call government. Spank them with the cat o' nine and wake them up. Wake up with the cat o' nine, because you're not doing anything for your people. People live in shanty towns, drinking water from the gutters, wearing shags and shaggies and raggies clothing. The time for that is over with. Driving breakdown trucks and breakdown cars, can hardly go. Sleeping in cold places, mosquitoes and flies. Have the Jesus hang up in their wall. small little structure. No matter how big up it is. They got Jesus up in there, the white man Jesus. And they're going along with the garbage. It's time to wake up. If we don't wake up, we're all going to be doomed. Because the white men care less about you. Huh? The white men care less about you. If you don't wake up, he's going to put you in the bottomless pit. As the Bible said, God is waiting to put Satan in the bottomless pit. The white man is waiting to put you in the bottomless pit. Because you is no good for him. He tell you that day and night. The black man is no good for him. He's from the monkey. See how smart they are? They suppress your mind and your thought and your ideas. And you can't wake up. You know why you cannot wake up? Because you still read the Bible and call on God and call on Jesus. And the Jesus that you're calling upon is a white man. And when this war comes, because Russia's going to use nuclear weapon. You think they're playing? United States is not playing. They're going to fight Russia to the last Ukrainian man. And bring Russia to the knee. So you think Russia is going to just go through that? They're fighting Russia like that? Russia is going to get frustrated and Russia is going to use the nuclear weapon. Because NATO is not trying to solve no problem. Because they just take 2 members in. And they're waiting to take another member in again. So they're not trying to cool the fire down or cool the heat down. They're going to stir it more and more. And they're going to mess with something in Russia. And Russia is not going to go for that. Take my word. See all these ships they're lining up? They're getting ready to do something. And you don't know what Russia is going to do. So now Russia is playing possum right now. As I said it before. Russia is playing possum. You don't know what they have underneath the ocean. You don't know none of that. You don't know if they're going to bring a tidal wave that just flood the whole American course. North course, east course, west course, south course. You don't know none of that. Because Ukraine is destroying Russian weapons, Russian airplanes, Russian ships. They're not that powerful to do that. NATO is doing that up in there. And the Americans, government. Not the people, the government. And by the government no longer can protect these people, everybody going to rebel and fight. And they're speaking like Russia is nobody. That's what they class Russia. Hey, Russia is nobody. That's what they're doing. Putin is nobody. He's a killer. I surprised all these heat wave that is taking place in Europe right now, I'm surprised they don't blame Russia. No, for real. People are dying from the heat wave. Places catching fire. Train line, rail line is melting down. Buses catching fire on their own. And nobody blame Putin for this as yet. Because it just started like a few days ago. But I'm surprised they are not blaming us yet. Because they're blaming for everything that took place in the United States. They blame for everything that took place in Syria. They blame for everything that took place in Ukraine. Or they blame for everything that took place in Europe. So what is left for them to blame me for? When he dropped the nuclear bomb, they're going to blame him. Hello? And that's what they're waiting for, to blame him so they can go in and do what they want to do. But it's not going to happen like that. No. I already said, listen. If China, India, Iran, North Korea, Russia, Venezuela, if they link together, United States will back down from what they're doing. And we will not have no problem in the world anymore. No more problem. The United States will not be going around like he's the big boy trying to solve all the problems in the world and try to take man over. No! But India's not going to do that. They kind of wishy-washy. So get India out of that. Syria, Lebanon, Iran, Iraq, North Korea, China, and Russia link together, solve all the problems. Yemen, Saudi Arabia, all problems will be solved. Because they will have their own alliance, just like the NATO alliance. And they have nuclear weapons, alliance have nuclear weapons. So nobody will not be trying to mess with nobody. But they're not trying to do none of that. Everybody's pulling by themselves. And that's why the United States can go around and do what they want to do. Because they don't have weapons like the United States. China is big, close, maybe probably the same size of the United States. But they don't have weapons like the United States. Their army is not that big. So that's where the problem is going to take place. They're going to do something pertaining to Taiwan. So China have to react. Israel going to do something to Iran, and Iran have to react. So Palestine, Lebanon, and Iran and Syria will just blaze up the place to call Israel. Because that is the land of Canaan and it belongs to the black people. The black people are not fighting for it, so let them fight for it. Black people are not fighting for it, so let them fight for it. Because we have no knowledge of fighting. What did you say, black man have no knowledge of fighting? He's the greatest fighter. But he ain't got no guns and he ain't got no dynamite. So he can't fight. If you think the black man can fight, send me an email. You see right there? Call me right there. See the number? 310-672-6884. Call me right there. And hit me up with the thumb. And tell your friends to watch the next show. Peace. I'm out of here. Respect. Speaking from the heart, black man. Speaking from the heart. Speaking from the heart, black man. Speaking from the heart.